Hammerhead and his thugs have stormed the ball. The people are frightened, and some
I
have
get
even
that
been taken
Hammerhead
hostage.
is,
It looks like
supposed to be a
Spidey's gonna have his hands full
30s
finding
gangster
the
and
doctor
everything
keeping
because
everyone safe.
Hammerhead,
Good
but
luck, Webhead.
like what?
Here we go.
Why just do a full The Untouchables reference scene? Also, we're playing in the Venom 2 costume now, which
No, there's someone trapped in that elevator.
I have
Better find the
no idea
controls.
what this is. Oh, that's not good. I have no idea what the Venom 2 suit's about. Is there a way in through there? There's a vent, but it's not open. We better hurry. We can yank the vent. Alright.
I bet
Let's
this
go.
will take me to the controls.
Don't reverse the controls like that. But yeah, I have no idea what the Venom 2 suit is about. It's just kind of
elevator
there,
looks
it's weird.
unstable. Better secure it somehow.
I know, with my web. Okay, let's just do this.
There,
Webs.
that should hold the elevator. Now to free the person inside.
So if I remember rightly, the thing with that is if you jump on the elevator before you web it up, then the elevator just drops. Oh hey, that looks like a destination. I'm trying to remember how long this game is, and
Oh, great. More guys
I remember
return.
specific things that are coming up, but I don't remember the order they're coming up in. We've got a Hammerhead fight soon, but, there's also a Sandman fight. I don't remember when that happens.
Uh-oh. Looks like these guys have hostages. Better be careful.
Run away!
Hostages
Uh-oh,
again.
Hostages. Those goons won't see me on the ceiling.
Oh, thank you, Spider-Man.
So much for the ceiling. Oi! No shooting the hostages. Is that all of them? Awesome.
Looks like that's everyone.
That-
Now to find the next floor.
That seemed kind of
No sign of
pointless.
Hammerhead anywhere.
Yeah, the camera is way closer to Spider-Man in this game than it was in the first game, and that feels like kind of a problem. It's bad enough when we're out and about in the city, but indoors with walls to worry about, it's worse. This is a really weird suit. More hostages.
Oh, thank you, Spider-Man.
No. No, you don't. But yeah, no, I forget. Like, I don't remember when the Sandman fight happens. There's a surprise boss fight that happens. It's like, you think we'd fight the Beetle, we don't. There we go. You're okay now, I guess? Yeah, you'd think we fight the Beetle and we don't, but we do fight a villain that's completely unconnected to everything. Just kind of happens.
They've got hostages inside. The door's locked. Gotta bust it open. Well, that's the last of them. Time to find Hammerhead.
And then we end up going to a final battle with Electro. It feels like the game just flies along a lot faster than the first game did.
Better start making sense, lady. Zeus says what?
Just 6 of you against 1 woman? That seems a bit unfair. Unless that happens to be Electra, in which case you're toast.
Come on. Yeah, come on. What am I paying you fools for?
An Electro
Don't
reference,
just
really?
stand there after her!
Wow, you're a
Know where
terrible
you
shot
think
with that,
you're
aren't you?
going.
I was just gonna see if they had any more of those Empire State Building snow globes. Hey, do you want one?
Yeah, so that's Hammerhead's entire gimmick. He has a metal plate in his head, so he has a really hard skull. And that's kind of it, actually. And so for some reason, Hammerhead likes to charge at people.
None of your meddling.
You know, this is actually a time where I could do with the camera focusing on the boss. Because I cannot tell when he's charging at me because the camera keeps following me. Another Blade reference.
Better start making sense, lady.
But yeah, in the first game, the camera in the boss fights focused on the boss.
Nice, Hammy.
But here, it's really not. It's focusing on us like it's a normal level. And it's actually a problem for this. Because I don't think we can fight Hammerhead any other way than getting out of the way when he charges.
Your toast, do-gooder.
Yeah, and now we fight him. And there's no lock-on button. And he does... Oh, there we go.
None of your meddling.
No, that doesn't properly lock on. It just means you're going to target him with your webs. You know, this really is a weaker game than the original. I'd forgotten... Like... I haven't actually played this all the way through in years.
I can see my house from here.
So, like, my thought was like, yeah, no, it's not as good, but it's still a pretty entertaining game. But, like, wow, some of the changes they've made here really don't pan out. And I need health. Where is the health? Why is there a helicopter shooting at me? Can't go up there. I'm about to die. I'm dead. No, oh, no, there I am, I'm dead.
Better start making sense, lady.
Hmm. And he didn't run into that wall, because of course he didn't. See, there's your problem with the way that's working. Okay, so I'm holding L2, that's the lock-on, but then it immediately goes away when I move.
None of your meddling. None of your meddling. None of your meddling.
And his shots are way too accurate. I guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Okay, can this work?
None of your meddling. None of your
See, there's some interesting ideas here with some of the bosses. Like the idea of hitting Shocker with the environment, which... Like, it's not like Shocker's the toughest villain. Spidey can take Shocker in a fight, definitely. Well, the camera for this is really bad.
Your toast, do-gooder.
Oh great, now he's outside, but I've got barely any health. Yep, no, I'm going back in. Oh no, I'm dead.
Better start making sense, lady.
Alright, we're in the Spider-Phineas costume. We don't take damage. We do double damage. Because, you know, I've got things to do. I'm not wasting all my time with this. I tried it. I tried it several times. I just feel like it's not properly.
Your toast,
design. The big problem is that the camera doesn't focus on Hammerhead. If it focused on Hammerhead like it did with the bosses in the original game, and it did with every boss in the original game, Scorpion, who was after Scorpion? Rhino, Venom, Mysterio, Doc Ock, and Carnage. The camera always focused on the boss. And by having it not focus on the boss, but having an attack that you really need to get out of the way of to make the boss actually vulnerable, that's a bad design choice.
Maybe that woman was Electra. What's this? First Hammerhead and now Sandman's back. And what do they want with the doctor? I know she works at biotech. I've seen her there with Connors before. Maybe he knows what this is all about. Come on, Doc. Boy, it sounds like Connors is in some real trouble. I really need to limit myself to one rescue a day.
Well, yeah, there's your twist. The villain that has nothing to do with anything, really, is the Lizard. And it really does feel like we're flying through the game, because even with all the deaths and everything, and the messing around and changing costumes, the recorder says we've been at this for like less than an hour and 20 minutes. It's an hour and 17 minutes. It's crazy. Oh, I remember this sequence of levels. This was awful.
Central Tower, code red.
But if I remember rightly, wasn't this... We do this, and then we have a fight with Sandman after we've dealt with the Lizard, and then we're on our way to the final confrontation with Electro? Because it really does make me feel like this game's really short.
Fans, the quintessential high-tech
Oh,
research
jeez.
lab, the pinnacle of modern technology, the apex of human thought and achievement. But behind the shiny exterior is a company working on diabolical experiments and techno-organic wonders of the future. Black market research done by unassuming pawns, guarded by state-of-the-art robotic sentries. Little human life toils in these halls.
Stanley, what the hell are you talking about?
Uh-oh, those robots damaged the boiler. I need to shut it down before it ruptures.
Oh, wow. This doesn't feel like a filler subject. Press the button, Spidey. Oh no, I took a few steps and now robots are causing chaos.
Better move fast. Oh, there's always one more, isn't there?
Yeah, I've lost a lot of enthusiasm for this game.
Looks like that was the last one. Now find out what's going on here.
Let's just go.
These things are huge. They must control the cooling system for the whole complex. I bet I can get into the rest of the complex through the air vent. But if I don't turn off those turbines, I'll be spider puree. It should be the control room. I'll need to shut down those lasers to get there.
That's a lot to just throw on me at once.
I need to get all three actuators in a close pattern to turn off the lasers. The center area must be where I need to combine them.
You imagine if you know, to get into work every morning you had to do something like that? It's like, no, don't swipe your keypad or your keycard or, you know, put your fingerprint in. No, play this weird little mini
This
game.
room controls those turbines out there. Bingo!
That's one. Do we have to deal with the other?
There.
Yes.
That did it. Now to see where those vents go.
You know, I want to say I'm going to end up more enthusiastic for Spider-Man the movie, which is the next 3D Spider-Man game, but I honestly can't promise that.
Come out to the coast. Have a few laughs.
A Die Hard reference? And you missed the line. It's come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
There must
You've
be
gotten
some
in the
information
point where
here
you
about
just...
where Dr. Connors is.
Oh, where are we going?
Bingo! He's in the Special Projects Lab Central Tower. Looks like I need to head in that direction. The switch must be in the security room.
Okay, here's the security room. Electric webbing.
Another laser grid? Where's the trust, people? I mean, really?
But yeah, you ever get in one of those moods where you'll just start nitpicking something? Oh, wow.
That takes care of the door.
Because, yeah, this is definitely copy-paste from the first game. I don't know, maybe I'm being kind of harsh on this, but it's not leaving a good impression. And the nostalgia from playing this as a kid isn't helping anymore.
This place is gigantic.
Oh, I remember
From the looks
this.
of all this electricity around me, this must be the main power conduit for all of biotech.
So, we can't just go in
Great.
where we
Force
need
fields.
to.
There must be a switch around here that turns them off.
The switch is somewhere out here, and if we were doing this without Spider Phoenix and the invincibility it's going to offer, we have to essentially do this. Repeatedly. But because of invincibility, you know what? I'm not doing that. That going to work? Nope. Is this going to work? Nope. Yeah, I think the walls are electrified. Yeah, the walls are electrified. And even though we have Spider Phoenix, we still can't actually climb on them. Wonderful. And then stuff like that will happen. No.
Wonderful.
So that's the second time that the swing has messed up like that when targeting. When did it happen? At the airfield, I think? I aimed and Spidey jumped, did a swing, and then went nowhere with it. Great, that took me not where I wanted to go. And it's weird, because Vicarious Visions has done a lot of good stuff.
Wonderful.
Web zip ain't working. I mean, this isn't even the first time they've picked up the reins from Neversoft, because they handled the handheld ports of some of the Tony Hawk's games. Like, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, widely regarded as one of the best skateboarding games, and it's a lot of fun. The Game Boy Advance version, developed by Vicarious Visions, widely regarded as a really solid game, and well worth playing if you have a Game Boy Advance. I think the most recent thing I saw of Vicarious Visions was the Crash Insane trilogy, though. They developed that. It's kind of a shame. They're owned by Activision, and it really does seem like they don't actually get to do their own thing, ever. Okay, what am I actually swinging around for?
I'm already at full
So they're always following something else.
I'm already at full
It's
health.
kind of a shame because, you know, maybe they deserve a chance to step outside and do their own thing. But, you know, that's never going to happen under Activision. That's what I'm after.
That took care of one of them. There must be a switch for each door.
Wow, I'm looking forward to the rest of this level, he said sarcastically. Okay, where is it? Can I get there? That is actually going to be super risky. No, swing onto the bridge, Spidey. Swing onto the bridge, Spidey. Jeez. Okay, come on. Why would you do that, Spidey? Why do you hurt me? Come on. Oh, so close. Alright, let's go.
Well, that seemed to do the trick. Drone
It's like...
generators. Have to take them out before they take me out.
Okay. Oh, hey, we don't have unlimited webbing. So, like... We go back to the original Spider-Man game on PlayStation, and... There is the case of, like, a full third of the game is chasing Venom in the sewers. And it's like... Yeah, that's not a great thing, but... You know, it kind of never really gets tedious and boring like that. I mean, some of the stuff later, like in the Bugle basement, was irritating, but... The game never felt like, oh, we're kind of moving really fast with this, aren't we? What am I actually after?
That took care of the second field.
That's irritating. Especially when we don't exactly have precise web swinging controls.
Laser turrets. They don't skip on the security around here. If I play it right, I can get those lasers to fire and destroy each other. That should overload the force field and give me access to the switch.
What? That sounds like a really bad idea. And that still leaves one that we have to take out ourselves. You know, I'm glad I'm wearing Spider Phoenix. I'm not even sorry for it. I mean, we messed around in the first Spider-Man game. But I don't have the patience for this. Especially when stuff like that happens and we go absolutely nowhere. Alright, where's that get us? Not that, so is it the other side? What did that get us? I hit the switch, didn't I? Yeah, I hit the switch. And it opens up another switch down here. What? Now is the force field open? Good. Alright, let's just go.
Why can't these things get easier instead of harder? Maybe that terminal can give me a clue.
Alright, so I think this is actually a puzzle minigame thing.
What do we have here? Those must be heat sensors on the drones. If I can raise the heat in here to match my body temperature, I'll be invisible to their sensors.
But if you raise the heat to your body temperature, isn't that also, like, too hot for you? Also, what is actually your temperature? They're gonna reset everything. Can we go now? Come on. Alright, let's try this again.
Great. This one has 3 switches and an oscillating force field. If I time my web shooters right, I should be able to fire through right when it's down.
Wonderful. And I can't raise the temperature again, can I? Okay. But at that point, am I even raising the temperature to my body temperature, or am I just turning it all the way up? That hit the switch. Alright, let's try this again. You know, it'll be remiss of me to not give Spider-Man the movie a chance, because with how much this has irritated me, I don't remember that irritating me this much. But then I could be wrong.